What's up, dudes? It's Chad here at Barry Big Bums Fishing. It's the end of May, so it's quite late in the season for the small stillwater scene. I'm here at Brick Farm Trout Fishery today. I'm going to be changing up my tactics using sort of smaller flies and, you know, stuff I wouldn't have used here maybe 2 months ago. Lures and stuff would have been what I'd been going for in the winter. So dialbacks, buzzers, cormorants, things like that, you know, washing line. Let's see what depth they're at. Let's rock and roll and see how we get on. Okay, so set up, guys, 9'5" weight as always, my Sage R8, my dream rod. So we've got my midge tip line, which has got a 3-foot intermediate seat tip on it. Two reasons: it's going to anchor the flies. It's a little bit windy today, it slows that drift around, especially as the flies I'm using today. I've got the blob on the point with a bead head. I've got my green dialback and red dialback on 2 droppers. So it's going to be pretty static fishing, either slow figure of 8 or literally static into the wind, and that's where the midge tip really comes in. I could try going to my straight floater and 3 buzzers, but with dials, you know, I think you've got a bit more versatility. You can fish them static and you can you know, slowly retrieve them. They work just as well either way. So I'm going up the end of Brick Lake here, maybe in one of these 2 swims where the wind's coming into, and we'll see what happens. Dudes, here we are. The wind is in my face here, which is a little bit annoying, but I specifically chose this swim. It's got a lovely left to right breeze on it, even though it might be a little bit of a pig to cast. I'm hoping this midge tip just give me that little bit of anchorage. Tighten this up a little bit. So normally when they're on the naturals this time of year, the takes, you get a pretty rip roaring, and you know, your line locks up and that's it. So you've got that midge tip there. Plenty of fry in Brick Farm. Just quick draw. I only went a few feet with that cast. Let's go a bit higher. So I've got a red dialback, green dialback, and an orange blob. A little bit further, a little loop in my line. That's a very short cast to start. I'm just gonna let it drift round, keeping the line relatively tight. You can just fish it static, or you can bring it back figure of 8. It's completely up to you. There's a little hang marker there. So they're normally quite obvious, these takers, if fish jump in there. In the office I was told that the fish were literally just a few feet under the foot under the surface, so we'll go with that. Gentle figure of 8, and then leave it just to tighten that line up. If I find I'm fishing too deep, drifting, I can always put a foam fly on the end just to bring it up in the water column a little bit if I want to. Been told daddies are fishing very well too. Oh, give that a pull, that just to straighten that out. It's deceptive, guys. I come on with multiple layers on and take a layer off. Actually, when you're stood in the wind, it's a little bit colder than you think it is still. So we're at the end of May. Do a couple of figure-of-8 retrieves. Oh, bosh. That did not take long, folks. That was a lovely take on camera. It's on one of the dialbacks. Nice fish, actually. That's a nice fish. I think that's on the green. Size 10 dialback. That's actually a nice fish. It's a bit of a chunky monkey. I've got my barbless box with me today. I've left the barb flies at home by accident, guys. So I want to make sure I keep on a tight line here at all times. I grew up coarse fishing as a boy, so that's not too much of a problem. Ooh, hello, hello. That's a nice run. The line was caught around my feet due to the wind, so it's a little bit dicey. A little bit dicey. I am just checking I am recording after that. That's a cracking fish. Don't think about getting the net off my back. Extend it. Oh, this is normally when something happens and oh, there we go. Right in the bottom lip. Look at that. Whoa, yes. That's a really cracking fish. That's about £3. As he gives me a shower. That's cracking condition. Look at that. Awesome. And I believe, yep, the hook's already out. There you go, guys. That's the green dialback that just caught that fish. Very successful pattern for me this year. Nice. Awesome, guys. That didn't take long at all, did it? That's a nice fish. It's got to be somewhere around £3, I'd say. Green dialback, thought well. Awesome. Let's get my coffee. Wind my line in a little bit, otherwise it get caught everywhere. So stubborn, and I'm going to catch a fish from every lake. When I was getting plenty of action on the other lake. There we go. But that's why it's called sport and fishing, not catching. You gotta try new stuff out. You gotta try new stuff out, guys. Keep it interesting. Raindrops are falling on the Chad. He must be a little bit mad. Right, so twizzle that. And twizzle that with that. Whoa, that's really coming down now. Best thing is, I left my rainproof coat in my car. I'm really pleased I've done that. God damn it. God damn it. Screw you guys, I'm going home. South Park reference for anyone who cares. quite a big South Park fan. Red Dwarf. I like lots of stuff like that. But I never watched Red Dwarf when I was growing up. It's only in sort of adult life I discovered it. Everybody's dead, Dave. What? Gachansky? Everybody's dead, Dave. Oh. And Peterson. Everybody's dead, Dave. Dave, everybody's dead. Right, I'll come a bit further up the lake, guys. Let's just go a couple of dialbacks again. And our hares here on the point. Let's see if that produces any takes. It's a bit shallower up here, so less likely to miss my depth. Oh, the wind's a bit of a bitch. Fish on a 5-weight. Lot of weed. Oh. Oh, casts a bitch in this wind. It's worse than it looks. Right, the wind's really becoming a bit of a pain in my proverbial backside. I've gone to the wind killer, which is the Rio Aqualux intermediate line, which is like a cannon to cast. I've got an unweighted blob and 2 dialbacks on. Let's see if it works. Okay. Oh, damn it. That's unfortunate. There we go. Try again. So I've got dialback, 2 dialbacks and a mayfly on. I'll try again in a sec. Right, let's try and get out to the right a bit. There we go, just about. Just about. Oh, just had a pull. Oof. Right, okay. Try that again. Okay. There's a couple of pulls. Whoa, windy, windy, windy. 2 dialbacks and a mayfly. Right, let's get a big cast out again. Just straighten that line up. There's a couple of pulls in the short term. Long old cast there, Chad. So 2 dullbacks and a mayfly. I'm not sure what one I've been getting the pulls on, but let's just let that settle a little bit. Okay, finally guys, been just casting out with 2 dullbacks and a blob, and letting it sink, and the line just twitched away. So are we on the blob or are we on the nymph? I think we could be on the dullback, I think. Oh no, we're on the blob, I think. Oh. Yeah, he's on the blob. Okay, I've got stuff everywhere. Oh. There we go. Oh, we're in. Oh, no, no, no. That was, my God. Ooh. All tangled, guys. Found the rod. That was lucky. There we go. Whew. Oh, that was a bit of a big... Oh my God. It's a bit of a pickle. That was interesting. A net broke. That was interesting. Got him. A net broke, rod fell in, all sorts.
So there you have it, guys. I slid in the lake and I really had some problems getting out the lake because my feet kept slipping in the mud and it's quite a bad angle getting out there. That was quite funny to see. I thought I'd leave it in the video, but it does raise a very valid point. A small lapse in judgment there caused me to slide into the lake. Basically, I had 2 fish I was trying to play in the net end and I held the net at the far end of the pole and it was too much weight and caused the net to snap in the middle and caused me to go tumbling into the water there. It was shallow water and it was at the edge, you know, where the lip is in that lake, but in a different lake, if it's deeper water, that could have actually been quite a serious scenario. So as funny as it was to see that, it might be worth just mentioning, just keep your wits about you, guys. A little lapse in judgment can actually be dangerous in the wrong scenario. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the footage. Let's crack on.
Wow, that was an interesting pickle, guys. Hooked the fish, played it in, got caught around my other rod, the line twisted around it, netted the fish, went round onto that bank down there. My net broke in the middle, my feet then slid into that water and I couldn't get out. the fish kind of floated away, so I had to net the fish again and climb out the mud pit to get back in there. That was a hard one fish, guys, and as you can see, I am soaking wet. Oh man. Right dudes, I'm just having a coffee and drying my very soggy wet feet off after sliding in the lake. That's never happened to me before. I couldn't get back out, my feet kept slipping in, but I got the fish, that's what mattered. There guys, I don't know if you can see that, there's the culprit, the snapped net that sent me sliding into the lake right in the middle. This wind isn't fun, is it? Yeah, I've had a couple earlier. Tiny nymphs, tiny. Yeah, small nymphs, about a foot down. But about a foot down, 2 foot. It's too hot for the big stuff, I think. There you go dudes, it's about 3 o'clock. I'm going to throw the towel in now. I've had a couple of fish, I've lost a couple of fish. It's been challenging, but I've enjoyed the day. The main problem today has been that wind. It's been an absolute killer getting the line out there to where the fish are today. But I've enjoyed my day, you know, especially that first fish, that really fought well. And yeah, it's late in the season, so I'm happy there. That could have easily been 4 fish. I've just been a little bit unlucky today. Lost me out. And that's how windy it is, guys. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. This is Chad, catch you later.